Ah, starting soon. Okay, one thing plugged in. 10 things to go. Ah. Okay, what's left? Maybe the game. Seriebot connection needs a refresh. Okay. Cool. Dun 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 dun. YouTube. What else we got? What else we got? Probably get the game going. There we go. Dungeon. Endless. Switch from starting soon
Testing.
to be right
1,
back.
2, 3.
Close enough, right?
Testing.
Close enough.
Wow. We're doing fine.
Where's my cursor? Where's my cursor?
Nothing.
There's my cursor.
This is great.
You know what? Let's just switch over to the scene.
This is one of the reasons I use my nice
dev. That's a little right. There we go. Now we're chilling here. Okay, still setting stuff up as is tradition. Okay. That down there, that over there. Get some more tracking going. How much battery we got? Lots of battery. All right, we are set with batteries. Connect that one. Connect to that one. Oh, there we go. Throwing it back now. Again, as is tradition. Oh man, this week continues to be exhausting. Okay. There we go. Puppeteering. Always amusing. Boop. There we go. Okay. Now we need yeah, our head's a little. Yeah, that's a little off. Come on. Still a little off, but we'll roll with it. Okay. Are we ready to start the game? That seemed like not enough things to set up. I should have a little starting soon banner on this screen too. Where are we going? Okay. Oh, ad break ends in 1 minute. You know what? Let's wait for that. We need to kick out a copy that, put that over here. Dun, 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 dun. Post it going live. Which one's it going to give us? The little card. It gave us the little card. How fortuitous. Dungeons. Endlessly. Probably. All right, we are ready. We are ready. Are we ready? We might have a little bit of a lean tonight. I am lazy and I have the tracker in my shirt pocket right here. Because I'm freaking tired. It has been one of those weeks. One of those weeks. Okay. Got chat right there. Little swig here. Okay. You did not hear that. Okay. Now that I have all my windows in place too, I believe we're ready to go. Let's switch over. Let's teleport first. It helps to be in the right spot. And get our stream manager going. That is also helpful. Oh, always going to be roasting in here tonight, isn't it? Get the furnace going because it's like 6 degrees outside, which is entirely a poor number of degrees. Okay, see, let's turn those lights off. Those lights off? Off. There we go. And this light, maybe right about there. Get some correct positioning here. Let's see. Dungeon of the Endless. So let's go for a little like spooky vibes. Under here. There we go. Maybe a little too spooky. Maybe a little too spooky. Let's there we go. Is that good or is that a little too We'll go with this. Okay. Game left. Game left is an error. No, it's not an error. Oh no. Hold on. We have to do one more thing here. Aha. I love it. We're in the proper place. Okay, we're a little small though. A little small. Maybe we should zoom me towards the camera a little bit here. There we go. How about we just we're gonna camp out right here. This seems like a good spot. There. Good enough. The wonders of 3D VTubering. Okay, we are continuing. Do we have... Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Why do we not have audio for this fine game here? Of course, I can't hear any audio. Bluetooth, you don't need to be on. Windows added things. That is never a good sign when Windows has added things. Okay, why? It says Voices of the Void, so I'm going to assume that that is Dungeon of the Endless. But why do I not? Oh no. It's going to do this to me again, isn't it? Where it doesn't give me the game audio. Oh no. Did it do this? Not last time, but like 2 times ago. Yeah, you guys can hear it. Let's see if I can do some... No, not filters. Advanced audio. No? Oh, it's gonna be weird for me again. That is so peculiar. So peculiar. It's Because last time it worked and the time before that it did not work. Why can't Windows just leave me alone? Is there a sound setting where it's like per audio, per sound source? I wonder if it's something really odd like that. Check for driver updates. No, thank you. If there's anything that shouldn't need to be like ever updated is audio. But you guys can hear it. I assume. Capture specific window. Capture audio. Capture specific window. Should we try capturing another specific window? Here, we're gonna pause this one. And where's game capture? Game capture properties. Let's try that one. Oh, that one's there. Oh, great. Normal. Color space, whatever it wants. And try that. Biscuits and gravy. It's done me dirty again. That is peculiar. Now I have to sit here in silence. And you guys get the beautiful music. I can hear it when I pop up with my other device here. Okay. Well, let's just roll with it. It's been one of those weeks. I am out of F to give. Not that one. This one. Okay, where are we? We're on floor 7. 20 doors open. 20 doors open. We probably only have a couple of doors left. We've got a merchant. I didn't even have time or energy to review the VOD. We got 48. See what we got over here? Dust field. Defense, that's cool. Pepper spray, super cool. Let's go with pepper spray. Now, was I gonna have him defending? What do we got here? We got kind of a choke point. Okay. What we got here? She's right there. Where's Meathead? Meathead is over here. Oh, we are spread super duper thin. And we have a poor merchant here. My guess is he didn't have anything good for us? Maybe? Maybe? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's open this door. And maybe we'll be starting a new run tonight. Floor 7. That's not great. There we go. Here comes everybody. We are going to pause champ this because it will absolutely be needed. And you know what? Let's do heroes in floor health regen. Okay, you're doing okay. How are you doing? You're doing pretty decent yourself. Okay. They're doing... Oh, yeah. She's all by herself. Ooh, the healing, the bio... What is it? Bioorganic transference is working. It is doing work. Pop says, sloppy human job. Yes. Yes. Now, what did we... What? Oh, not that one. This one. Training manual, an energy bar. The energy bar. We had this before and I made a joke. This tiny bar, the tiny bar, get it? A bar? A place. This tiny bar is where microscopic beings drink, tell lies, and start fights. The device taps into their life energy and transmits it to the wearer. So, is that how energy bars work? Is you get the sustenance from the energy of little tiny people? Is that what's in coffee and chocolate? Maybe. Okay, actually, how is our audio? I should probably check that since I switched sources. Is it a little loud? It might be a little loud. It might be just a smidge. Okay. Move the game capture down just a smidge. If it's too loud, it's too loud. I'll fix it in post. Maybe one last, because I can't hear a darn thing, unfortunately, and that does actually make me a bit sad that it messed up again. Not sure why it does that. It is very peculiar. Very peculiar. What does this one do? Training manual. The secret to making. Oh, it gives you a secret thing. There's a secret thing right above my head here. Secret to making other things do what you tell them to do. Oh, we lost our merchant. I could have sold him prison uniform if nothing else. But we do have the dust box. Okay, it takes some of this with us. We had just gotten that. That's what it was. We had just gotten that, and I equipped it because I knew I'd forget it otherwise. Yes. Oh man, we're gonna be in a shape here. A shape that is rough. Did we find the exit? Wait, do we not have the... We don't have the exit yet. Oh no. Well, let's try this one and then obviously down here. 4 waves were incoming on that one. Where are you? Where are you, Spider Girl? Spider Girl, Spider Girl. Did we find... Hey, we found a merchant. And I believe when we find a merchant or another person, yeah, a possible adventurer, no monsters. Why can't we zoom in this close whenever we want? I love the pixels. Ooh, we have a sword. And self-help buds. Look, it's like a flower bud. And a skull. These improve self-confidence by recounting to the wearer all the clever things they did that day. I mean, we could all use that. We could all use that, I think. It would be an improvement over dehydrated water, which gives us more HP, and that's about it. That reminds me, I need to turn off my sound blur. Extenders. What do extenders do? Healing cost is down 10%. That's kind of nice. But... Oh, I can't afford these anyways. Never mind. That's way out of my... Could sell a prison uniform, though. For a whole 5 science. You know what? I'm going to sell these too. I don't need those. There we go. We got some science back. It's also nice when it's dust, when you get dust back. J-pad. Gear check. Gear check is nice. I don't remember exactly what it does. think you can repair and operate at the same time. That might be what that is. Okay. Well, our exit's right here. We might have to quickly do that. Oh no. Yeah, we might need to book it for the exit once we open this door, depending on how many waves come through. Yeah. Okay. Will we be starting a new run? Oh no. This is not the exit. Oh, crap cakes. And we're all out of... Yeah. And there's no one over here. Okay, you go help out some folk. You also go help out some folk. We might need it up here. What do you got? No? Good? Good? Alright. Alright. We're good. We did not find the exit. That is not, what does that say? Not great news. We have way too many weak points here. I can't even I can't close off any of these. Well, actually, I could close off this one if I got rid of this one. What do we got over here? Hello, Nyx. I apologize. Oops, come on. There we go. I apologize if I miss things. My audio is not piping into my headset again. Wait, would I even get, do I even get Winamp? Yeah, that works. For some reason, the game is only going to OBS and not my headphones. I'm missing out on the glorious soundtrack. And I do not know why. This game has done it before. This game has done it before to me, but I think only once. So it's a little baffling. But yes, hey Nyx, Happy New Year. Don't think I've said hi to you since the new year. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't do this. Well, which one's better? This one or this one? This one? This one's got some cool stuff. This one also has some cool stuff. But then we've got all of this just kind of hanging out here. And this has like no stuff. Ooh, this one's nice. Smoking gun is also nice. I like viral injector though. That's packs a wall up, you know? We'll spend all our hard-earned science bucks on that. And for now, I think we are going to undo these 3 rooms and power up those 3. You go over here to help out this poor soul. And we're just going to be in trouble over here. But yes, the new year and a long 2 weeks here. Oh no, for real? Still no? Still no. Okay. How are my friends doing? Friends doing well? These friends are doing well, kind of well. What is Meathead doing? Meathead. Oh, we can't lose her. We have, you know what? Pull aggro. There we go. Everybody, after the Meathead. Success. Happy new year, new me. Yeah. You know, I was thinking about that today. Not the this exact fact, but new year, new me. I really want to work on Rusty 2.0. Both of the Rusties, both 2.0. We're going to power up. Oh, that's one room. Oh, excellent. Excellent. This will make our eventual escape much, much easier. Okay, what do we got here? And that's not really worth it, is it? What does this do again? A little bit of wit and a little bit of nah. And repair. She already has repair. New year, new me. Really want to work on the robot. And I was going to over these last 2 weeks too. You know, with the holidays and theoretical free time. Which definitely turned into theoretical free time and not actual free time. Unfortunately. Very unfortunately. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you? Are you a person? That'd be amazing if you were a person. No, you were food. I do want to replace, well, in fact, this person right here. Yeah, new year, new me. I wanted to work on the physical robot, but I really wanted to have some upgrades done to the VTuber before the anniversary next week, because it's already the streaming anniversary next Friday. So yeah, 1 week from today. 2 years of streaming. Started January 9th, 2024. Yeah, we're in 2026 now. Somehow. Oh, this isn't the exit either? It is the exit, okay. Ooh, you know what? I think I might ignore... If we're not researching anything, I am definitely going to ignore that. Okay, you're done. You're done. I don't think I'm researching... Oh, shoot. I think I'm researching something here. Let's double check it just to make sure. Just to make sure. Yes, I am. One more. Yep, one more turn. We do have to open one last door. But we're going to be sneaky about it. Okay. Meathead, you go like right here. Actually, Meathead, you go all the way to the end. You go almost all the way to the end. You can chill there, I suppose. Let's see how many doors we can open. Yeah, you can run fast. You can run fast. You'll be fine. But yeah, 2 years of streaming. 2 years of streaming already. We should upgrade somebody too. Nah, we might need all the help we can get. Okay. 2 years of streaming. I don't know, rethinking things, and with how little free time I've had these past couple of weeks. Ridiculously microscopic amount of free time. I've been, well, this week especially, I've been thinking, it's like, you know what? I wanted to have these things ready for like the 2-year anniversary. I think I might just have like a little something extra. Make it like a dev stream, but kind of just like a hanging out in the factory, chilling kind of thing. And maybe then work on stuff for the 2.0 or 1.5. I'm not sure what I'm gonna consider it. There we go. The final door of the dungeon. Ooh, hey, we get stuff. What do we get? What do we get? We got Fred's Fix. Ooh, this is actually a really nice item. A really nice item. We power up. We can power up stuff. Okay, you get your butt over here. You. You know what? Put you over there. Everybody swap positions. We are going to... Ooh, this might not work. This might not work. Grab the crystal. You have the crystal. Run. Is she going to make it? She might not make it. Oh no. You. Everybody book it for the exit. So when there's monsters in the room, you move slower. But she has the highest speed. So we're gonna have just a huge conga line as we kite everybody to the exit. Everybody kiting to the exit. Is everybody in the last room? I hope they're in the last room. Heroes ready for 4. So how did all this stuff get here? Well, this takes place in a whole universe, the Endless universe. This old civilization called the Endless left behind these relics and worlds and stuff, and I don't know if they actually explain exactly what happened to the Endless in any of the games, because I've only played Dungeon of the Endless and a little bit of Endless Space. Oh, we're in another one of these. Yeah, I don't remember if they actually explain what happened to everybody. Oh, did we take some dust with us? I think we did. We got the Fred's Fixer. Oh, I forget what Brickopedia does. Brickopedia is nice, though. I forget what it does. So we had the dust box. And now we don't need the dust box. So... let's get some DPS back. Let's get some DPS back. Okay. Yeah, I should. So the problem is the reason I don't know more about the Endless theories is because it's 4X, the explore, expand, exterminate, existential crisis. I forget what the 4th X is for. Basically games like Civilization, Master of Orion, those are the classics of the genre, of those kind of genres. The just one more turn micromanaging, min-maxing crack. My absolute weakness. I love those games. It used to be I would play until like 3 or 4 in the morning and then have to go into work or school the next day, and oh boy. Ooh, hey, we have a nice setup here already. A nice setup here already. Master of Orion nailed it. Oh, I have the original. I'm looking over there. I don't see it from here. Hand tracking. I don't see it from here, but I do have either Master of Orion 1 or 2, still with like the disc and the it must be Master of Orion 2, the disc and the manual and everything from when I was a much younger wee little robot. That game was so good. I remember long before I picked it up, like used at a rummage sale or something like that. Long before then, I played it at a friend's house. We would just, grab our Doritos and Mountain Dew or whatever. They actually probably didn't have Mountain Dew because we would have been like younger robots. And we just play it for hours on the weekends. Master of Orion, love that game. Because you could do everything. It was like colonizing and territory management. But then you could customize the ships. Yeah, so I played Master of Orion 2. If I remember correctly, Master of Orion 3 was not great. Or was the one, maybe it was after that? Yeah, was not great. But another favorite in the genre is actually Star Wars. Star Wars Rebellion. Played that game, I'd say, play it like every 5 or 10 years. But the computer that I have it on I think I have it on either Steam or Good Old Games on so I could put it on this computer. But the computer I had, the hard drive finally died on it after 20 years. It'd be as easy as getting a new. Actually, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It's a PATA hard drive. Yeah, and so I want to get some kind of like adapter drive SSD kind of thing for it, so it boots up a lot faster. Because that's one of those ones that nearing the end of its hard drive life, you start it up and you go walk away and watch an episode of The Simpsons or something. Okay, we need food because we desperately need to. Here, let's. Do we swap you two? Let's swap you two for now. We desperately need some upgrades to these people. Yeah, probably Spider-Girl, even though I want to get rid of Spider-Girl. What she got here? Nyctophilia. Heroes in room, speed +5 in unpowered rooms. Monsters and dust probability for monsters +5. Yeah, Rebellion was super fun. Super fun, especially if you're a min-maxing. Both a min-maxer, the just one more turn, maximize everything, and Star Wars. Because this is olden days Star Wars. The olden times long before the Disney, in fact, before the prequel trilogy. So before Phantom Menace, but after the Thrawn books and a lot of the expanded universe stuff. So, yeah. So you had like the old dreadnoughts and some of those characters from, I think, I can't remember how in depth, because I in my old age here did get some of it confused with the later games that were kind of similar but not quite, including Empire at War, and what was the other one? Yeah, I guess Empire at War would kind of be like the spiritual successor to Rebellion, even though it's not quite the same kind of game. Empire at War was more like, what the heck? Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. That was another fun one. Galactic Battlegrounds was basically Age of Empires with a Star Wars skin on it. And I sunk so many hours into that game. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Okay. This is not a great choke point, because there's not enough rooms behind it. Not quite enough rooms behind it. We'll let it be for now. We might leave this powered here. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, well, welcome in. I forgot to say welcome in. Welcome in. But yes, I was huge Star Wars nerd when I was just a wee little rusty, but also going into, basically just started as a wee little rusty. Probably finally started dropping off the Star Wars bandwagon. Not far. Started dropping off the Star Wars bandwagon. Last Jedi. I think that was the final. I think that was the final nail in the coffin for my fandom. I mean, I'll still casually enjoy Star Wars, like the TV shows. Are we finally weaponed up? Are we? Thank goodness, because I think she has one. Ooh, there's a better one. We'll swap out Fuzzies here. An FU Uzi. Once a simple submachine gun, this one is covered with the remnants of fur and blood. It's a Fuzzy. Or an Uzi. Or something. Wow. What does DPS go to? From 72 to 121. Now. Yeah. The prequels taught you to make peace with having a preferred headcanon versus whatever was official. Disney ones even more so. Yeah. I mean, in hindsight, I didn't mind the prequels as much because we got cool things out of it. Like the Clone Wars animated series. Bam, right there, right? And and the fantastic Red Letter Media parody series. Oh my goodness. In fact, I think Red Letter Media would they have even been around if it weren't for that fantastic examining of the Phantom Menace. Ooh, that's right. They were wanting to redo the sequel movies and count the current 7/9 as not get. Whoa. I mean, that's a nice pipe dream, at least. Mr. Plinkett and his Hot Pockets. Yeah. Yes. I still find it amusing and sad for me that I didn't realize he did more. Like, it took years before I connected the dots of Red Letter Media and the what was that series even called? But yes, the Phantom Menace, and I think, did he do all three movies? I know he did Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. Mr. Plinkett and his Hot Pockets, yes. But yeah, it took me years to come back to Red Letter Media. And I referenced the Phantom Menace all the time. His Phantom Menace parody. All the time. Okay. Ooh, this right here. Perfect. Perfect. We will set up shop right here. One wave incoming. Can she handle it? You know what? We'll just put you up here too. With their Tortino's pizza roll. And also something that I appreciate more now is also Red Letter Media, based out of Wisconsin. Is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And there is did I ever link that one? There's a fantastic little welcome to Milwaukee video. Hilarious. I mean, it takes a big dig at Milwaukee, of course, with their trademark sense of humor. And I am okay with that 100%. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It is pretty fun. Should we throw an industry generator over here maybe? Just so we don't run out of industry. That might be helpful. And set up a shop. You know what? Let's set up a shop. Once we have power, let's set up a shop. Sounds like fun. We need a lot of power. Jeez. And also we gotta get some spending money. But yes. Red Letter. What did he call that series? What was the series called where he pokes fun at the Phantom Menace? Yes, this. I need this. Okay, Tear Gas. And that's the first time we're getting it. Excellent. I've been waiting for that. The Phantom Menace something. But anyways, yes, that is a fantastic series. But yeah, no, a couple of my friends and I, we read all of the novels and the comics and everything prequels, and then stood in line for the Phantom Menace premiere. I just remember being, kind of disappointed, but being the resident Star Wars nerd in my high school class, everyone was just like, "Oh, what'd you think of it, Rusty?" I was just like, it was okay. It's like trying not to be, too disappointed, but in hindsight, I've rewatched it a number of times. Ooh, he's got 2 uses of this now. That is handy. Okay, now where are you? Yes, the Phantom Menace. Sigh. Okay, they're just not going to give us any dust. Like, at all. Like, no dust. Oh, we are severely SOL here if we don't get any dust. What? I don't know if I've had this happen before where it's been this barren. We better go research some more stuff. I'm gonna research it way over here in the protected zone. Yeah, that would be sweet if they redid those other ones. Okay, what do we got? Prisoner Prod, Field Medic. Prisoner Prod. But yes. Okay, hey, wait, if we've got some Star Wars nerds here. What's your favorite expanded universe? So pre-Disney. We'll go pre-Disney. Favorite story or series or game? There was Shadows of the Empire. So good. What was your favorite pre-Disney Star Wars thing? Are we ever gonna get any dang dust? Seriously. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Wait, a hand vacuum. Ooh, pickpocket is nice because it gives you dust. In fact, I think I have pickpocket right there. Yes. Okay, so spear guy. Can you use crutchy? No. Well, that's impressive. It's slower. Trilogy of Han Solo. Really? Okay. I mean, I know of that. I'm surprised you picked that. Well, I'm not surprised. It's interesting to... Let me rephrase that. Because I ain't going to bash your faves. Why would I do that? Interesting. That's a really fun series. And it's interesting what they kind of lifted from that to make the Solo movie. Yeah, the Han Solo, what was it called? I got rid of, in one of my moves, because I moved so many times now, in one of my moves, I got rid of a whole bunch of my Star Wars novels. I kept the good ones. I think I kept that trilogy. There were some of the Tales books, the Tales novels that I kept, like Tales from Mos Eisley Cantina, or Mos Eisley, Tales from Jabba's Palace, Tales of the Bounty Hunters. I think I kept those too, because they're just little fun, little fun glimpses into the Star Wars series. But yeah, the Han Solo trilogy was fun. Some of the first expanded universe stories, they were. In fact, wasn't the Han Solo trilogy done before Jedi? Or am I misremembering that? Oh, there might have been a comic series that was done before Jedi, because it had a very different, it took a very different path after Empire Strikes Back, or before Empire Strikes Back. I don't quite remember now, because there was also a novel that took place that is considered non-canon. I think, didn't Luke and Leia kiss in that one? Because there's like a novelization that takes place in between Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, written, if I remember correctly, when they didn't know if there'd be a second movie. I might be getting my facts wrong, but it'd be a fun idea either way. No, I kept some of my Star Wars books and comics back when Dark Horse in the US, back when Dark Horse released the comics. Do I want the Gatling gun? Not really. What's this? Oh no, that's not good. What's this? Gatling gun, from the verb to gattle, meaning drill full of tiny exploding poisonous holes. I almost want that just to have one. I'll get I have to be practical. Speaking of practicality, what do you have? Master Hacker, that's useful. Zone, okay. Darn. Yeah, Tales from Jabba's Palace was fun. At the time, I really liked Tales from the Mos Eisley. Or, Mos Eisley? Yeah, I think it wasn't the Cantina, but it was just Tales from Mos Eisley. That is one of my favorites. I think, or was one of my favorites. Thinking of it now, of course, the original Thrawn trilogy. Like, hands down, the original Thrawn trilogy. Just, bam. But I also really liked Tales of the Jedi, or Tales from the Jedi comic series, where they go way, way, way back into the Sith? The Sith, like, back when they were something completely different. You know what? I'm gonna pause. Is it Tales of the Jedi? I know there's a newer series like that. Yeah, well, the TV series, for one thing. Tales of the Jedi comic? It's old. Here we go. A series of Jedi published in 1993 and 1998. The fictional Star Wars. You mean the fictional Star Wars? Hold on, let's dev. Tales for the Jedi. Here we go. Or Tales of the Jedi. The initial story arc was subtitled Knights of the Old Republic. Before the game, Knights of the Old Republic. So a lot of the game, this set up like the times referred to in KOTOR. Great hyperspace war. It just had such that fun science fantasy, Star Warsy feel to it without being tied to Luke and Leia and Han and all that, the movies. And I don't think there were too many games out at this point. Well, at 1993 anyways. Because when did the N64 and Shadows of the Empire come out? That was after this. 4,000 years, more or less. 4,000 years before Battle of Yavin. The prequels of the Great Hyperspace War. So this is where he had like, in fact, I think their lightsabers plugged in. They had power packs for the lightsabers just to show how old and crunchy it was, But yeah, no, this series was fun. Also, one of my favorite ships, the Nebulon Ranger. They're going to show it. Nebulon Ranger. I've been meaning to 3D model this thing for years. Are we here? There we go. The Nebulon Ranger. Oh, yeah, people have definitely 3D modeled it before. Somebody has on Sketchfab. Here we go. Let's go to Wikipedia. Oh, geez, and be assaulted by ads. Oh, gosh, come on. Yes, I'm using ad blocker. Why on earth wouldn't I be using an ad blocker? But yeah, look at that. Look at this. I'm blocking it. I'm blocking it with the ad blocker. There we go. Look at these. No, Nebulon, I mean, it has... No, nothing like the frigate, unfortunately. But no, this is like a freighter, bigger than a freighter, kind of. But look, the designs, it's got like a big wing. It's got engines everywhere and stuff. Oh, just a fun design. This is actually, yes, it's fun. Google it. The Nebulon Ranger. Oh, where'd we go? But yes, Tales of the Jedi. They're not gonna have any more pictures in here, but it's old. Trying to find. Oh yeah, and there's Mandalorians, if I remember correctly. The original Mandalorian War. They expand upon it. In fact, that little scene we saw, I believe, was part of it, where they're like, yeah, it's just, man, Wildly asymmetrical. Yes. That was one of the reasons I loved the Nebulon Ranger. It had like a big flat panel, which at an angle even, and then the main part of the ship was here with big old ion thrusters, old crunchy technology or old crunchy look design to it. And that's how that whole series, that comic series, just kind of had that feel. I mean, it was also the early 90s. So that's kind of just how comics looked. You know, not super rendered, you know, super like, you know, smoothly rendered and everything. It was just, it had a feel to it. And I bought the collections before Dark Horse lost the licensing for all the Star Wars stuff, and Marvel took it up. You know, Disney. I think they might have re-released it under Marvel also, though. Not entirely sure. Yeah. No, I bought a couple of the collections, and that was one of them. Other fun Star Warsy media pre-Disney. Let's see. Not a whole lot of the comics. Because there were just so many of them after the commercial success of Phantom Menace. They haven't given us any juice. We're gonna retreat you guys all to one. There. No dust. There was some fun stuff way back then. Fun stuff, but definitely the Thrawn trilogy. There was some other good stuff that I really liked from the book series. I would have to actually look at a list of the books. Be like, It was very much in my formative years of young Rusty. Oh, yeah, we got one dust. Thank you for the one dust. Okay, we better bring the whole gang up here, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Oh, we're going to be in big trouble. Who's... No, don't kill off our merchant. We can power one more room. We can power one more room. Okay. Go team. Bam. The one more room we can power. We are definitely going to have this be our choke point, because this is... Oh my goodness. This right here will be our choke point. But for now, unfortunately, we cannot do that. Okay, let's plop a food replicator here. Just for funsies. And a viral injector. Yeah, I had read all of pre. Oh, I was gonna say prequels. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith, I guess. I had read all of the novels, but then I kind of stopped when I went off to college. So there was some fun stuff in there, like the founding of Luke's Jedi Academy. Not at all like the what again do they call 7, 8, and 9? Yeah, they happened very different. That was fun. Mara Jade. We were robbed of Mara Jade. They could have written her in at any point, and that would have been fantastic. But we were robbed. They did Luke dirty. They really did. I mean, I get it. That's actually... Okay, so what happened with Luke and Kylo Ren? I thought that, and only that part, was handled well. You know, like it would have made sense. but like everything around it was a no thank you. Yeah, they did look dirty. They absolutely did look dirty. Man, we're gonna run out of rooms. We're gonna run out of rooms before we can power any of these rooms. That's something. Who was low on? I think he was not doing so good. There we go. But no, and I also liked how they brought in sorry, getting back to the old expanded universe. I guess it would just be the expanded universe. I do like how they got in, how they brought the characters all in from the other media, like Kyle Katarn, from the Dark Forces games, and shoot, what's his name from Shadows of the Empire? They brought them in, and they made it multimedia. Oh geez, we got friends for everyone here. Come on, come on. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Am I gonna have to pause? Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna succeed? We succeeded, all right. The idea that the guy who redeemed Darth Vader and everyone in the universe, including actual ghosts, were telling him it was impossible, would then give up on his nephew. Giving up or the moment of weakness. I guess that's the part I appreciated, was the moment of weakness. Obviously not the giving up on him. But, yeah, that specific part, I suppose. We'll put a pepper spray in here too. Yeah, no, I still agree. It was completely crappy. Like the whole way they handled all that. I just appreciated that just a little bit on how that turned around, I guess. No, not how it turned around. What the direction they were trying to go with, and showing how even both Luke and Leia were too much. They had too much on their shoulders. The big heroes. I mean, that's why Han flaked out, right? Or part of the reason why Han flaked out in the 7, 8, and 9 is for the same reason, is that they were trying to say that there was too much placed on these heroes, right? Too much pressure, and etc. etc. That's kind of like the outline view of how I look at that. Maybe that's how I just try to rationalize it myself to avoid how awful it was. Because I mean, really, The Force Unleashed was J.J. Abrams' Star Wars fanfic. It really was. And then Last Jedi was Ron Johnson just kind of crapping on everything and trying to do his own thing. And then I still have not rewatched Rise of Skywalker. Is that what 9 is? Still haven't rewatched that, and I've watched other Star Wars stuff since then. I didn't quit, like rage quit or anything. Loved Andor, right? Most of The Mandalorian, great. Book of Boba Fett, kind of weak, especially after just turned into Mandalorian season 3 or whatever. Skeleton Crew was fun. I'm not done with it. I need to finish Skeleton Crew. Huh. But yeah, no, Andor, Mandalorian, Ahsoka was okay. The what were those called? The What If series, the Star Wars What If series, where they did a whole bunch of different like anime directors and animation directors or writers, whatnot, do the little short stories. Those were fun. Not all of them were great, that's for sure. Some were pretty trite, but overall, I think they were fun explorations. Give us dust. Give us. Oh my gosh. We're so screwed. We are just hosed. Just nothing. Explosions. Well, they better not get through. No, we gotta wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up. Come on, guys. Okay, good. We wrapped it up. No, I like the rose tinted glasses of my youth. Ah, shoot, we are definitely SOL here. We are absolutely SOL. We do not have enough anything for anything. We have 70 dust. We're gonna operate a shop and see where that goes, I guess. This might be our final floor. That's unfortunate. We have like 4 more floors to go. Nope. I think we're done. I think this is the end. Pretty much the end of our run. Okay. Who's not operating? Wait, none of you are operating? Why is no one operating? We need dust. Oh, we don't have a merchant. Shoot. We don't have a... Oh, we could have had a merchant. He perished. Way up here somewhere. So that was silly. I forgot that you have to have a merchant in the shop and then someone hanging out with them in order to generate the dust. It says it right in the tooltip too, I think. Operating gives dust if merchant. Oops. That's okay. We will not survive this run anyways, so. You stay there. You... just keep opening doors, I guess. With our complete lack of dust. Our ridiculous lack of dust. Unlocks repair. Yeah, that's getting sold. Let's see. What else? What else, though? So for games, that's going to be a really tough one. I have not played Outlaws. I'm going to go reverse chronological here because I haven't played a bunch of them. I didn't play Battlefront because I don't know, not a big team-based FPS kind of guy. So no Valorant or Destiny or any of that for me. It's mostly keeping to a schedule why I don't do it. Yeah. So I didn't play Battlefront. Not that that's super recent, but there was a bunch of those. Yeah, I didn't play Outlaws or the two. Off the top of my head, I own one of them, but I haven't played it. Two of them. List of Star Wars games. List of Star Wars games. What the heck are... No, I don't want to use AI mode. Good grief. Wikipedia. Less ads than Wikipedia. Okay, Come on. 2020s. Here we go. Star Wars... What? Standalone... Oh, here we go. Star Wars Jedi. So Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I haven't played those. I need to. I feel I'm missing out on some awesomeness with those. See, going back before that, I've got the Wikipedia list over on the other monitor here. Clone Wars, I didn't play any of those games. The Force Unleashed 1 and 2. Starkiller. Sam Witwer. One of the greatest things that the Force Unleashed has brought to us. is Sam Witwer and all of the voices he does, besides playing almost literally himself as Starkiller in The Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed 2, not as good, in my opinion. I just didn't like some of the battles. But yeah, Sam Witwer, he's like everywhere. He played the voice of Darth Maul, of miscellaneous people, of Palpatine. Good times. Let's see, what else we got? Empire at War. Fantastic. Fantastic real-time strategy back when those still existed as games. Are there any good real-time strategy games coming out? I know that genre pretty much died off in the early 2000s. Let's see. Battlefront. Yep. Star Wars Galaxies. Oh, the MMO. And then the Old Republic MMO. Didn't play those. Because MMOs are me. No. That'd be crack. I get bad FOMO. Just me. It's right up there with the just one more turn micromanaging. I also get bad FOMO, the fear of missing out. So it's like, oh yeah, you gotta log in every day, or you'll miss these cool things. It's like, well, crap. Now I'm gonna miss these cool things. Okay, you need to do stuff. You, oh jeez. We're toast, aren't we? How toasty are we toasted? No? We're not toasted? Come on, you can do it. Spread the love. Do we finally have enough? No, we do not. Okay. So sadly, this little room is going to be our choke point, I guess. I have chosen very poorly. Ooh. You know someone who's playing the KOTOR MMO and are trying to do every mission as every single class to see the differences. Wow. Yeah, I had friends who were super big into Old Republic, right? It's just Old Republic, I think. Super big into that when it came out, and then again when it got revised. I wanted to. I was so close to breaking my no MMO rule to join in on that. You know what? We are going to... We're so hosed. Okay. I'm going to unpower this. Bring some folk back a bit. I don't know if this will fully help, but we'll try. Okay. You go there. You go here so nothing spawns. Ugh. No, that looked so good. I mean, I played the demo. I did. Okay, I played the demo for Old Republic, but that's as far as I got. Just, yeah, me and MMOs don't mix. It was bad enough when I was playing League. I played way too much. Oh, wait, we can bring you down one more room. There you go. One more room. One of these here. And pepper spray. There we go. I will be amazed if we make it through this this whole concoction. You know, I never another cardinal sin here. I never finished KOTOR. I did stop playing KOTOR at one point, and I did not play then the sequel. I live in shame. Live in shame for that. Well, we can play any of these. I think I had to dial it back a bit when I was in college. I had to dial it back a bit because I was losing out to my studies. And I could only play so many games or watch so much TV / anime / whatever before getting in trouble. Oh, get back here. Support. How we doing? How we doing, folks? Oh, we're doing okay there. We're doing okay there. This guy, he's gonna eat it. Yes. All right. Okay. Maybe we can get away with this. Maybe. KOTOR streams in the future. I should. If I ever get the opportunity to stream for more than 4 hours a week, I would definitely love to revisit more dust. I would love to revisit more dust. I would love to play some RPGs, but my current streaming, wait, make him stop. My current streamability is not. Wait, oh, hold on. We gotta focus here. You go here. You go here. How are you guys doing? Oh, you guys are doing just fine. There we go. Run, my children. Yeah, they're stuck. That's funny. Where was I? KOTOR streams in the future. I would be more likely, honestly, I'd be more likely to play like Galactic Battlegrounds or something like that instead of KOTOR. Just because the RPGs, they take so long. And it would take months and months. It'd probably be entertaining though. I loved the first world of KOTOR. That just was just like steeped in Star Warsiness. And then the next world you had to like walk everywhere forever across the desert. Was it second one was Dantooine, I think? Just forever. Oh, man, speaking of taking forever, we're not doing great here. Do we bother putting in any more buildings? I don't think we should. Oh, what was the weapon we got? A blast stapler. Developed for stapling titanium armor sheets to steel girders. This also does a good job on creatures. I'm sure it does. That is nice. We need to find a merchant so we can sell some stuff. A blast stapler. Nope. Run just as fast as you can. Everybody run back to our assigned choke points. You too, Robot Man. Yeah, you guys are doing all right. See if this thing builds in time. I kind of doubt it will. So our exit must just be like one door over here somewhere. There we go. Excellent. Honestly, I think I would have more luck with a Rebellion stream, a set of Rebellion streams. Because I could see playing a game for like maybe 2 months. So like once a week for 2 months. I mean, what did I do for Voices of the Void? I think I had like 20 streams of it. I was hooked on that though. Can't wait to revisit it. In the future. I need a little break from Voices of the Void. But see, that game kind of just let me. I mean, it's like Minecraft. You know, you don't have to necessarily not pay the most attention. That's not the right phrasing, but it gives you a little wiggle room for creativity, but also kind of like chatting and such at the same time. And then those pausing for those what moments, you know, when something cool happens. Whereas an RPG, for the way I stream, I guess, I don't know. It might be too story heavy or something. Okay, are we in trouble here? Oh gosh, we are in so trouble. We are in so trouble. Are we in too easy mode too? This is disgusting how terrible we're doing. Way too many waves. 5 waves? 5? They're just being unkind at this point. Crystal's been... Wait, who's attacking the... Somebody snuck through. Somebody snuck through. We lost. We lost 1 dust. We better get that dust back or I'm going to be peeved. We did not get the dust back. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Shadows of the Empire. That's a game they need to... I was just trying to think. It's like, what other games would be fun to stream that I haven't played in forever? Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed might be fun. Not super long game either. It's probably like a, what, 12-hour game maybe? Like story game streams, but I might well be in the minority. I don't know. So my dirty little secret is I'm not huge, or I wasn't huge on, I'm going to snooze this just in case you don't have turbo. There we go. I wasn't huge on watching streamers too long before I, oh, COVID, of course. Wasn't too big on watching streamers because I didn't care about gameplay. In fact, most of the streams that I still watch are just chatting and art. That's still my top categories. In fact, looking at my wrap-up thing, unless I'm lurking or something. Or chatting with people in the morning. Well, my morning anyways. I'm just not so big on sitting down and watching gameplay. But chatting, stories. Oh, I suppose caveat: unless they're really keeping up with chat or telling stories and discussing and that discussion, that kind of stuff while playing the game. See, that's the part where I kind of struggle with those kind of games. Is I might be playing or paying very close attention to the game and then not chatting, you know. I had a couple of streams like that. I don't know. I'm trying to decide where. I think I was trying to decide what my path was as a streamer or something like that. Okay, last door. Welcome in, Malform. Welcome in. We're having Star Wars discussions. Hey, we finally got some more dust. Are we getting waves? Waves? No waves? Oh, thank goodness. This session is relentless. Relentless to us. And we got a tutu. We got another tutu. One of the best armors in the game. Our favorite pod racers. Pod racers was fun. I really wanted to like the and overall I do like the Lego Star Wars games. You know what? It might have to be Lego Star Wars, except I will have to skip the Phantom Menace because I got the worst motion sickness migraine off of the pod racing scene in pod racing levels in Lego Star Wars. So I might just start with New Hope, because I think you can choose which movie you pop in on. Yeah, Lego Star Wars. Lego Star. I'm writing that down. I mean, that's even like retro at this point, right? Lego Star Wars? Star Wars. Oh, there was another one on the N64. What was the other? Rebel? No, it wasn't Rebel Assault. Those were cool too. But Was it GameCube or was it N64 that had the Starfighter? What was that? It was a flying one. It was super good. Was it Rogue Squadron? Star Wars Rogue Squadron. It was Rogue Squadron? There it is. Yes, I loved that game. I had it on PC, I think. That game was so much fun. Oh yeah, those graphics. Those graphics. That was like... ah, yeah. Those were the days. I was just looking at the side. Yes, Rogue Squadron was fantastic. And I had a PC with a Voodoo 2 graphics accelerator. Yes. It wasn't a graphics card. It was a graphics accelerator. So what did I have? A whole 12 megabytes of extra graphics RAM. But yes, it was an accelerator because the main card would have been your advanced graphics processor. What was in my AGP? Like a 4 megabyte built in. That computer's behind me is a great one. Ooh. Me. I had the Voodoo 2s in Sly mode, and it was fantastic. And I had to take off my case shell and have a fan blowing on it in order to use it. Because what was it, like Tribes or Quake 3 or something like that would actually just heat it up too much, and it would shut down because my system would overheat, because they did not build those old PCs, those old desktops for airflow. But yes. But man, did it zoom when you got the full dual Voodoo 2s in Sly mode. Sadly, I lent one of my Voodoo 2s to my girlfriend at the time, and we broke up like a year after that, I want to say, not because of the Voodoo 2, and I never got the Voodoo 2 back. I think we were going to play EverQuest. See, maybe that's why I don't like MMOs, because we were going to play EverQuest and it crashed my PC before like halfway through the semester, and I lost some projects. Yeah. Toodaloo, Voodoo 2. I know. It's 07, yep. Yeah, I do still have one of the Voodoo 2s, and I have the little Sly connector. I was going through my computer odds and ends, and I was like, what the heck is this little... Oh my gosh. This is a Sly connector for the Voodoo 2s. Good times. Didn't sweat well about your injured. Star Wars Squadrons. You know, Squadrons is on my Steam wishlist, and I think it's VR capable. I think you can play in VR. I don't know how well I would do with that, considering my motion sickness. But Star Wars. You know, after all this, I'm going to be on a Star Wars kick now. It's going to be great. Imagine me great in VR. It has mixed reviews, and I'm not entirely sure why. You know, I don't remember what the reasons were. They seemed like valid reasons. Okay. They seemed like valid reasons what they were, but the original Rogue Squadron was so much fun though. Oh wait, what was the other? HD remasters of X-Wing. Ooh. I had X-Wing. I have TIE Fighter. I think I lost my box of X-Wing in a water mishap. We call it the flood, but it's weird to have a flood on a second story. Burst pipes, and I lost a lot of stuff. But yeah, swap out 2-2s. I lost a lot of stuff, unfortunately. But I do still have TIE Fighter on discs. Discs, or is it CD? At the box right up there. I can't see it from CD-ROM. Gameplay versus will it run issues, still struggling in Battlefront 2. Yeah, I still have a couple of old computers. So, like the aforementioned one with the Voodoo 2. Ewok versus. That's the thing. So many games, so little time. +6 speed. What do you got? You already have a 2-2. You have a 2-2? 2-2s for everyone, it looks like. Wow. Ooh. You've got way better than a 2-2. Oh man, we gotta find a merchant. We're not gonna find a merchant. We're gonna have to lose some of this stuff. Oh boy, my war of attrition here. Okay. No. Oh my gosh, how many doors are there? We're at 25 already. Ooh, bulletproof. What? Oh, what does that mean? Originally conceived as a protective garment for crash test dummies. Bulletproof. Oh, this is digging deep. Bullet is a action movie from the 70s. Bullet. He was he a corrupt cop or was he taking down the corrupt cops? It was like a beat 'em up, tough man movie. Was this maybe set in Chicago? Oh, the VR is darn. Okay, the VR is basically unplayable. I mean, it might still be fun out of despite that. Okay, we're gonna upgrade some people here. I would rather buy people, as odd as that sounds, but there we go. Ford Mustangs in San Francisco. You know, that kind of sounds about right. Was it San Francisco? That'd make for some good flying over the the hills in a fast car kind of thing. Are we toast? Are we toast? We are not toast. Oh man. Oh, now we're getting dust. I just want to find the exit and get the heck out of this one. This level's been painful. And a merchant. A merchant would be super awesome. Have to remind myself that Ewoks eat people. Hey, we found something better than the tutu. The other t-shirt. This quantum tunneled t-shirt displays the image of objects behind the wearer, making them difficult to target. But yeah, you had to remind yourself that Ewoks eat people. In which one is it? One of the old Star Wars comics. Dark Empire, maybe? Or Crimson Empire? Something like that. There is one little, like, in the background kind of thing, where there is a Ewok gunner team. Like a gunning emplacement, like a big old blaster cannon kind of thing. And I used that as basis of when we were playing a Star Wars RPG one time. I was like, hey, DM, or well, be a GM, not Star Wars. Anyways, hey, see, they totally joined in with the Alliance after the Battle of Endor, right? After Return of the Jedi, they totally joined in with the Alliance. Therefore, I can play an Ewok, right? I have played a couple of Ewoks. Good times. They make great scouts and saboteurs. I don't know why. Don't know why I always like playing well, I know why I like playing the oddball characters, because it's fun, like Jawas and Ewoks. But yes, the gunner emplacement. I'll have to find a screenshot of that. For Battlefront 2, you had to hack the metadata monitor, so the PC can't see it's possible to use HDR mode. Oh, weird. Well, that's EA for you. I think nope, I do technically, I think I technically have the EA launcher on this computer. Besides that, you enjoy it. I think I technically have the EA launcher on this computer for SimCity 2000. If I remember correctly, I could disable it, or like I uninstalled it shortly thereafter. I don't remember exactly. All I know is I have all of its creepy monitoring stuff disabled on this computer. T-shirt. Other t-shirt. Oh, wait. Do we have titanium shirt and quantum tunneled shirt? They're different creatures. Oh, wow. That's some defense. Okay, Squishy. You get the other t-shirt. Toot toot. No. Okay, we have way too many stuff. We need a merchant so bad, or we're going to lose all of those things. That is just the way it rolls. Roger, roger. Hey, the exit. Good, let's get the heck out of here. I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try. Okay, you go here, you go here, you go here, you run along too. We have one more door open and I'm not gonna risk it. This level has been ridiculous. Oh shoot. I had to find out what I want to... Oh, there was one door left. I had to find out what I want to part with, because these are all worth tons and you can't just ditch them, unfortunately. Shoot. You get on there. There we go. Dust box. Wait, what? I did not see that. The chat. UCB Infra folks have been putting together live readings of all the Star Wars films in LA of last year. It looked so fun with wild guest castings. Haley Joe Osment. He's been doing some neat stuff. He's been in some neat stuff lately. Like, totally. Yeah. Played Jar Jar as Daffy Duck. Okay, I have to look that up. UCB Star Wars reads. That sounds like fun. I wrote that one down. Can I swap these? No. Yeah, like some of this stuff is garbage and this stuff is good, but you can't. Okay, let's mess with someone who's not important here. Okay. No, let's do... Shoot. These are all useless. I'm trying to min-max and it's not working because you can't just dispose of items, unfortunately. Which is kind of BS. Can you drag them? Because, these are all worth so much more than these. Like this tools belt. No good. And I can't get rid of it. I think. Oh? Maybe? Oh, I can. Okay. This is annoying, but it might work. Okay. No. There it goes. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. That's super annoying. Okay. So, got that up there. I don't care about this one. Man, this is annoying. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And should we shuffle one more? Tutu would be nice. Last stapler would be even nicer though. Oh well. Okay, I think this is about as good as we get. No, wait, we want this one. There. Okay. That was annoying. Okay. Now we can continue. Oh, sorry for that that long pause. Oh, whoops, we forgot about this room. That's not great. Heroes ready, heroes ready, heroes ready, go! It'd be depressing if the only button in this elevator was down instead of up. Oh, that's it? That's it? Ooh, we've got ice caves. That's a nice change of pace. Oh. Oh. Okay, Malform, I'm definitely gonna have to check this out now. Yeah, there was just so many improvements to be made on that. Oh, link there for you. Oh, Automod caught it. Where is? Oh, it just ate it. Could you post it in the Discord? Yeah, Automod just totally ate that. No, I am definitely going to check that out. And honestly, I will probably do a rewatching of Red Letter Media's Phantom Menace. Yes. What do we got here? What's in this ice world that we uncovered? Oh, sure. Now they give us tons of dust. Ooh, and a possible choke point right off the bat. Tons of dust. Oh my god. Sorry, look great. By the way, I wish you could zoom in further. The only time you can zoom in further is when you're talking to one of the characters, like a merchant or a new character that you meet. But this pixel artwork from this era, I should say, is probably like Hyper Light Drifter and this are my favorite examples of the pixel art style. You know, just pixel art. Oh, hi there. Come on, attack, attack. And this isn't even a great example. Some of the levels with, like, you know, broken test, you know, bio tubes and stuff, you know, hanging around, and creepy little skulls in the background and stuff like that. But no, this beautiful, beautiful artwork. They made a sequel to this game. They made a sequel to this game called Endless Dungeon. This is Dungeon of the Endless, and they made Endless Dungeon. Oh, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to wrap up in the next, like, 10 minutes or so, too. Probably. I'll have to find somebody to raid. Yeah, I'm going to have to do Star Wars stuff now. I'm going to have to think of something Star Wars themed for, like, a modeling costume stuff. That could be fun. Could be fun. What do we need over? We'll leave that one. We'll put a food replicator right here. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to check out the art for this. I love it. And of course, I'm not finding any like super great examples of. This is kind of bleak. Like, okay, attack power up, speed down. That's not the worst. They've done much worse to me in the past. Would Rusty beat a protocol droid? Probably. Well, okay. Lore accurate, probably. Some kind of like administrative-ish droid. My taste-wise, mechanic slash saboteur kind of, right? K2SO flavor. Well, it depends what kind of protocol, I suppose. Yeah, K2SO is, yeah. Probably closer to K2SO, but not as dry sarcastic, I'd say. Funny enough, I sadly the campaign didn't last, but friends and I were doing a Star Wars Saga Edition campaign maybe like 2 years ago. We only had like a handful of sessions, and I had a little mechanic droid. Saga Edition's the best. Yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun. It's like D&D 3.75 is what we consider it. You know, halfway between D&D 3.5 and 4th edition. And it's just like kind of fixes all the things in between those two. And I didn't care for 4th edition rule set much, but yeah. 3.75, and there's so many core like lore books and stuff to tie it all together for when that RPG system came out in the early mid 2000s, no mid to late 2000s, and it was a lot of fun. And the books are hideously expensive and out of print, and they're square. Oh, it did Star Wars 5th edition as a base. That could be fun. I've been sorely lacking in tabletop time in recent years here. Hard to get my gang back together. Adulting, getting all of our schedules to line up, whether it's goofy shifts or kids or whatnot. Makes it a bit difficult. Okay, we need to put another building. Probably science. Starstruck, a cult comic series created by Brandon Malton's mom? Interesting. Sounds pretty interesting. Starstruck. I have never heard of Starstruck. Yeah, this is not the most interesting graphics after we just had the graphics praised. Oh, sure. Yeah, we're getting tons of dust this time around. Jerks. At least it'll make the rest of the level easier to explore. Speaking of easier to explore, I'm going to hunt off for a... No, shoot. Ooh, we have death. Let's see what he has to say. The dungeon is dark but full of diamonds. So you can buy a Phoenix Down. You can buy yourself a Phoenix Down. In case of death, break glass and inhale. Or random items. And these are all... Oh, there's no weapons. Oh, he's not going to buy anything? Okay. Why do I even have my earpiece in? I can't hear anything. Well, we encountered death. Sadly, he won't defend this space, because that'd be kind of cool. characters. I'm gonna repost segment for because he can't afford it. Because a pilot and a pilot. Does that make him a mecha? Does that make him a mecha? Ooh, more dust. They're so generous with the dust. It is suspicious. Yep, this is definitely gonna be our choke point here. Mow through everybody. Yeah, last level was hard, and now they're giving us kind of a gimme here. It's refreshing. Okay. One of these. Where is that? Here we go. Wait, adds defense? Adds defense to heroes. Where's the other thing? No, there's a thing that takes away. There we go. Divides defense right here. Divides defense of monsters in the same room. Here we go. And I don't know why I'm not getting any audio in my earbuds here. Oh, Automod caught you again. I don't know why. I think it would be fun. I'm gonna put that back in just in case I do get alerts. I think it would be fun to do a TTRPG game sometime on stream. Whether it's a one shot or something reoccurring. Of course, for the reoccurring one, who knows? Probably have the same scheduling issues I do right now. We even had trouble doing it over like Roll20 just to get all our schedules to mesh well enough. I think a one shot would be fun though. Star Wars or otherwise. I would definitely have to brush back up on the Saga Edition rules though. Okay, where are we? Almost 10 o'clock. Let's do just another door or two. Monsters? No monsters. Monsters? No monsters. All right. What is it? What's in the box? Is it a person? Is it a person? It is not a person. They're not going to give us another person, are they? Okay, let's see. We are going to put a damage over time. Ooh, Tailspire. 3D TTRPG system with tons of tools and abilities to import your own assets. I've seen neat things done with Tabletop Simulator for TTRPG stuff. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Is it better than our Foozy? It is way better than our Foozy. Ooh. We got a pea shooter. We got HGTTG. What does that stand for? A strange but very useful black box. No need to panic. I have a feeling I used to know what this meant. Mil-spec bracelets. Intended as ornaments, these gaudy, kitschy bracers are essentially indestructible. And now, also, we can sell stuff. We don't need that. And we don't need that. I feel dumb selling it for industry, but... HGTTG. Unlocks knowledge is good. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Duh. A strange but very useful black box. No need to panic. No need to panic was the key. It's okay. Yay. Unlocks knowledge is good. That sounds like a good thing. We might have to come back to this guy. We'll keep the light on for him so he doesn't disappear. Okay, and on that note, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. How can you not end on that lovely note? Okay. But yes, and he's got a little pug. I mean, come on now. Yeah, that's probably a pug. Oh, you know what? Let's get out of the way. It's very dune coated. He's got a pug, and he's got some deserty looking gear. Could be. Is everybody else hanging out over here? Where's Robo Dude? Robo Dude's over here somewhere. My voice is starting to go. It's been a long week. Oh my gosh. My kids have been home way too much of it. Way too much of it. All right. Let us save. Save and quit. Main menu screen. Dune. Fantastic stuff. Okay, let's go find a raid target. Thank y'all for stopping by, hanging by. Man, voice gone. We are going to, let's see, next week for sure, Friday. Absolutely, positively Friday, because it's the 2-year streaming anniversary. I started streaming on, oh, thanks for stopping by. I started streaming on January 9th, 2024. Their project had a little workup before that because we started off with the robot. No VTuber, just the robot. And then over the next couple month or two of streaming, playing games and also building the VTuber. So that's kind of funny. When will the robot return? It's been a tough couple weeks. He's theoretically ready to go, so we'll see if I can get any time together and we can at least have him here for the anniversary. We'll see. I wanted to have him upgraded, like further upgraded by then, but yeah, busy couple months. Busy couple months and weeks and months. I want to work on version 2. I want to work on version 2 of the robot. I have great plans, but we shall see about that. We shall see about that. Let's see. Who do we have? Busy Friday night here online. Dun, 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 dun. There's a lot of folks online. Oh my God. But you know what? Let's go say hi to Dead Sun. I'm gonna go raid Dead Sun Prime. Yes. Stay tuned. We'll probably do like a Monday, Friday next week. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Monday, Friday. Thanks again for stopping by. Let's do a little raid message here. And a raid 3. I like doing no, let's do raid 2. The finger guns. You gotta love the finger guns. Yeah, for sure Friday. Absolutely. I don't know. I might do a daytime and nighttime stream on Friday. We'll have to see. That might be a little iffy though. Just because my luck lately for finding any time that, you know, my luck for finding any free time outside of the streaming has been not great lately. But maybe we can get some stuff done. So yes, next week, probably Monday, Friday, or Wednesday, Friday. But for sure, absolutely for sure, Friday. And hope to see you there. Pay attention I'll post in the Discord and socials and stuff. But yes, catch y'all next week. Raid.